Hi, I've had quite a few talks with people over the last few days. Leaders in particular, I've been doing some webinars, but actually a consistent theme has been about people needing some help with dealing with anxiety and worry at this time. So I thought I'd share over the course of a few videos some tips. Now they're not rocket science, they're nothing that I've created or particularly made up myself, but I figure that the more of this stuff that's out there, then the more chance of people seeing it and hopefully being able to use it when they need it, before maybe things get too bad for them or they are over anxious or worried. And if it can help one person, then it's been worth it. So today I wanted to talk about news and the impact that the news is having on our lives. If you get my newsletter, you'll have seen me talk about this last month before all this happened. But one of the things that I'm finding helps me is that rather than being fed loads and loads of negative news all the time, is limiting my intake of that, so that I maybe just spend a bit of focus time on it a day, rather than 24/7 getting all these stories that are painting the worst picture and catastrophising everything. So I limit myself to half an hour a day. I tend not to do that first thing in the morning because bad news in the morning doesn't really set me up for the rest of the day. So I tend to do it maybe mid-afternoon or evening. Not right before bed because again that stops me sleeping, but just at some point during the day have your half hour where you catch up on everything that's gone on in the last 24 hours. Let's be realistic, although things are moving fast, if something's really important you'll hear about it from friends, family, etc. So you don't necessarily need to be on the ball yourself all the time. So limit your news intake. Also limiting your social media, so or certainly making it more positive. So what I found is I've got some friends that are constantly posting negative stuff or not happy with how the government are handling things or whatever, and I just find that makes me feel more negative if I'm getting loads of that. So unfollowing those people. You don't have to unfriend people, but if you're finding some of your friends are posting stuff that isn't making you feel great, then just unfollow them. Also finding, maybe taking yourself out of groups that are more negative, if you're in some of them. I have been really heartened by on Facebook, LinkedIn, the support, the outpouring of support for people willing to help, offering their services for free. There's a group just popped up that I'm part of in the last 24 hours around homeschooling support, and the number of people that are either making resources available or offering online PE lessons via YouTube or things like that. There's no shortage of support and resources going to help us through this time. So finding some of that positive stuff and focusing on that is really important. Look out for my videos to come. I'll share a few tips over the next few days, but take care everyone, stay safe and look after yourselves and your family. Bye.